The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Cable or Rogers TV.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of At the Heart of Business. I'm your host, Judith Tait. At the Heart of Business is a conversation with women in business discussing their challenges and successes. My first guest today is Nikki Clarke, founder of The Nikki Clarke Show. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Judith. Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Great to see you, too. Thanks so much for being here. And what I like about this is now we've switched seats because you had me on your show a few years ago, which was a great experience. So thank you so much for being here.
Oh, and it was so delightful to have you on the show. And I'm truly honored to be on the other side of the couch.
Yay.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to have a great conversation.
Sure.
And I'm going to try my best to leave at least a minute at the end so you can share your beautiful singing voice with the audience. This woman's voice is amazing. So
I'd be honored.
All right. So tell us about the Nikki Clarke Show, what it's about, who it's for, and why you started it.
Absolutely. Well, the show started as a hobby. I was teaching at a community college for like close to a decade. And I always had a natural interest in learning about people and their stories. I was fascinated with, how they overcame challenges and how they got to their place in the sun. And it was the 10th year of my teaching that I decided to start the show. So the show's idea was to transform lives one story at a time, invite people from all walks of life to share their heart stories, and I dare them to, take their mask off and to speak from an authentic place if they so dare to do that. And what I believe would happen would be a cathartic release of emotions. They could not only heal themselves, but those listening to the stories could realize that they're not alone in their own circumstance, and that there was a community out there that had similar situations, and they had resources to get the help they needed, whether it was professionally or personally. So, I leave teaching, I start the show, and 16 years later, the show is still transforming lives one story at a time, and I'm so happy that you're part of the platform. When you did, I learned a lot from your story.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yes, which leads me to, want to stay connected with you, and I understand like the premise of what you do is the heart centeredness in business.
Yeah.
Thus, the name of the show, The Heart of Business.
Yeah.
That's what I do whenever I connect with people. It's from a heart-centeredness.
Yeah. And I can see that that's who you are.
That's who I am.
You're just such a very heart-centered, lovely person.
Thank you.
Very pleasant.
And you are too.
Oh, thank you. So what's the importance of storytelling, and how powerful can it be for people?
Storytelling is a powerful tool in helping people, identify with each other. There's always something that you can learn from someone's background, and it's a way to connect people. It's a way to bring walls down. It's a way to foster trust, and it's a way to create these relationships. And you never know how far the relationships will go, whether it be someone you can work with, or maybe someone who's going to be a lifer. Like, I like to call myself a lifer with a lot of people I encounter. I mean, I'm with you for as long as you want me to be. You know what I mean? And that means helping you shape whatever form of journey that you're walking on. I want to be part of that life-changing process with you. So storytelling is that way of just making people connect intellectually, and also through emotional connections, through the heart-centeredness focus. Yes.
Yeah. And how has the Nikki Clarke Show created a platform for underrepresented voices?
It created a platform for people to come on a kind of safe platform where they're not feeling judged. They can speak from a place of complete candor, and they are allowed to just be completely authentic, and that takes a lot of courage. And I applaud every guest that's come on the show who's gone down that road, so that they're able to like help other people in the way that they have experienced life the way they did. You know, I've had people come on the show and talk about all kinds of situations that have been very difficult, some challenges, maybe experiencing a loss of a loved one, or maybe overcoming severe health challenges, or maybe going through a financial crisis. But those lessons that they learned in what I call the valley help them get to the mountaintop, and coming on the show gives us those teachable lessons that we can, you know, overcome, that we can rise from adversity.
Yeah, for sure. And it also helps, well, other people, your viewers, to see that, you know, like we can get through those challenges.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you're not alone in your struggles.
You're not alone in your struggles, absolutely. You're not alone in whatever circumstance. There's a community that is there to support you and get you to the other side. Yeah.
And how is storytelling used as a tool for empowerment and change?
I think the greatest part of storytelling is that because it's so real, that people have an easier way to connect with the story if you're willing to be transparent. There's a part of the story that they can say, yeah, I've been through that, and now I don't have maybe that fear or that obstacle to reach out. And I feel the more authentic you can share the story, people feel that they're better able to trust you. Because this is me, I'm naked, the naked truth here in front of you. So that means they don't have to have that wall to separate, you know, from the truth and getting the resources they need. So that is a very, very powerful tool to get through to people.
So is that expressed in one of your books, like the Paperclip Princess? Do you want to tell us about that?
Yes, thank you so much. The Paperclip Princess is loosely based on my life as a child, as a creative child, and working with a dad who mentored me as a business owner. He is a retired business owner, but this story is based on an 11-year-old, Keisha, who discovers her talent of putting together paper clips and then sells it, and it becomes, you know, like a hit with her family and friends and schoolmates. So the lesson here is for young creatives to understand that whatever gifts they have, they can make it a way for them to have a livelihood, you know, and it's also a way for children to you know, establish creative expression with entrepreneurship. And that's okay. You know what I mean? So, you know, like some parents may deter some children from using their own creative ability, especially in the arts, and to say, you know, it's not maybe the safest road to you know, venture on. You should go into something like, I don't know, finance or accounting or teaching. But, you know, if the child's true calling is really something within the arts, then they should be allowed to express that. And the show and the book shows that she's been successful, just being able to be encouraged just to dive into her artistic mastery. So that's what the book is about, and I'm really happy the way that it's been responded to. Like people are really, really interested in the book, and I really want to encourage young entrepreneurs in whatever area of interest, whatever business sector they're interested in. I want to be able to push them.
So who would buy the book? Like, or is it mainly for kids, or like is it something that you'd read as a family? Or,
absolutely. Well, the language in the book is geared towards, I would say, between grade 2 and grade 4.
Okay.
So you can have educators read to the children, as well as maybe families reading the story together, or children at that age level, the grade level, can read it to themselves. I'm happy to say that a couple of libraries have picked up the book.
Oh, awesome.
And
Wow.
we've had reading circles, and we've shared the story with the family. So it's a great way to have as like a core to build learning extensions from. So I've actually had a reading circle in Belleville a couple of weeks ago, and we sat, read the story, and then I asked the families to break out into different creative corners where they would take this idea and then they would build upon their own ideas in whatever, a painting, or maybe starting their own story book and whatever else. So being able to use that book as a creative extension has been really amazing to see.
Awesome. I love it. So tell us about the coloring book.
The coloring book, that was born just this past January, and it's basically taking heroes from the past and present, Black Canadian heroes and a couple of American heroes to put in one book, compiled in one book, and to, offer that to the world to say, okay, these are people that I value and who have done so much to contribute to the world. We have Harriet Tubman, who we know as the woman called Moses. She led blacks from enslavement in the United States to the Underground Railroad, brought them to Canada. And then we also have someone like The Weeknd in the coloring book. So the coloring book is for all ages, for children and adults to learn about Black history, and also to, get their color on.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, and I love coloring books because even just an opportunity just to sit and be creative.
Absolutely.
And pull out the pencil crayons, and it just, sparks new ideas sometimes. So that's great.
Absolutely. I find like coloring books, like it helps meditate.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what a way to be creative and also learn.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so about your beautiful singing voice, what got you into singing, and can you sing a short song for us?
Oh, yeah, I'd be delighted to. I started singing at the age of 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, around the house. My mom put me on the stage when I was 5, and I wrote my first song when I was 7. And then I actually got the technical training in Montreal, where I grew up at the Royal Conservatory of Music. So I'm trained for the opera, so I have different octaves of vocal ability. And I just love music. I just grew up listening to all kinds of music, from reggae to rock.
Oh, that's awesome.
And just being able to express myself musically it's just a blessing.
Okay, so let's hear it.
Want me to sing to you?
Sing to me or the audience.
Well, I think I'll sing Lift Every Voice.
Okay.
Otherwise known as the Black National Anthem.
Awesome.
I'll just do a verse for you.
Okay.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on until victory is won. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nikki. That was beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Judith, for this opportunity.
It's been great.
I love having a chat with you.
Oh, thank
Always.
you. And stay tuned. We'll be up with